Hi folks, it's a bit of a foggy, autumny sort of morning. Can't really complain, we're doing quite well with the weather considering it's nearly December. Just a quick update, just wanted to catch up with a couple of things with you folks. First of all, to let you know, very soon we'll have no more pork to sell. We've sort of took a number of decisions to sort of cut back or cut out the pork enterprise. A couple of reasons behind this, primarily just because we're getting busier and busier with our sort of main range of products, with the dairy products and the beef products, and even more with the direct sales, more and more customers all the time. We've just found ourselves pulled in a lot of different directions, so we're just sort of having to simplify things and streamline things a little bit. The other angle is the fact that obviously the pigs, we try and feed them as much as from the place as possible, but we do have to buy in a supplement feed. This is GM free, it's organic, it's soya free. It's pretty expensive to start with, but it's one of those things that's been very subject to inflation over the past 12 months, 18 months. It's actually gone up over 50% in cost to us over the past year, so that's a factor as well. But yeah, just sort of trying to streamline things, focus on spending our time where it's sort of needed most. That's what we're doing. So sorry to those of you, especially those of you who are very keen on our sausages and bacon. We know they've been very popular. That's not to say we won't be doing it ever again. We've certainly got plans for perhaps sort of woodland reared acorn finished pigs at some point in the future, but that's not for the time being. However, we do have a number of new products which we will be rolling out over the next few weeks, so keep your eyes open, watch this space. We can't really tell you exactly what they are just yet, but we'll give you a clue. They are cow based, so something to look forward to, look out for there. In terms of other products coming on, we'll have some roasting cockerels online soon, which we bring out every year, seasonal. Our veal, rosé veal, which we rear naturally on the cows, we're now on our last batch of that, so if you want some of that, get that when you can. Good supplies of beef coming in, but obviously Christmas coming up soon, we're expecting a few more orders, and you know, things can sell out quick if we get a lot of orders, so just you know, to those of you who want to get stuff ready before Christmas, make sure you buy sooner rather than later. As usual, Friday afternoon is the best time to look at the website, because that's when we update the web shop for the week ahead. So if you look and you find a few things sold out for, just come back on Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, that's your best time. Bit of a tip for you there. Finally, some of you may have noticed our egg prices have increased recently. Unfortunately, the sort of hen feed, it's subject to the same things as the pig feed. The organic, soya free, GM free hen feed that we buy, it's actually gone up over 60% in cost to us over the past 12 months. We're sticking with the hens, but we have had to put an increase in price in for the eggs. It's something we should really have done a while ago, but of course we don't really like putting price increases in for folks, and yeah, but it's something we probably should have done a while ago. So just to sort of explain, that's where it is. We are sticking with the hens. We've looked at all options with them. There is an argument that we should be cutting them back, but we'll see how we go. Obviously we try and get as much homegrown feed into the hens as well as possible, so we'll continue maximising that, and sort of continue with that for now. We've got a few ideas on getting a few more homegrown things in for the hens diet, but you know, to keep them laying predictably, they do need that background of high quality supplement as well, and obviously that being organic, soya free, GM free, that's not cheap. So yeah, so and the other thing with the eggs is we are a little bit short supply at the moment, just because of the time of year. They don't naturally lay quite as well with the shorter days, the darker weather. Once we get to Christmas, days will be getting longer again, so hopefully we're sort of keeping increasing. But again, the same thing applies. If you want eggs, just check the website Friday afternoon, Saturday morning. That's what your best chance of success there. But yeah, and just finishing with a little thought, really. I mean, a lot of you are probably aware that eggs have been in short supply in the supermarkets, etc. recently. I think it's quite well known the supermarkets, etc., are blaming that on bird flu and on the effects of the hot summer. I mean, those are definitely factors, but really they're quite minor factors. The big reason is that in the sort of the bigger supply chain, the big egg producers, a lot of them just aren't restocking their sheds, or they're having a pause from production, or they're getting out of the job altogether. That's why, and even though a lot of the supermarkets have put their egg prices back, they've not been going back to the commercial egg farmers. So that's the reason, really, why there's shortages. There's lower quality eggs being brought in from overseas. We know that. Yeah, but obviously, in the larger egg industry, from our point of view, there's a lot of things that could be done better, but it's just a little bit worrying against the backdrop of wider food security issues in the world. I'm sure there's some fake food manufacturers who will be coming out with some fake cheaper egg products to capitalise on the shortage, but never mind that. But just to finish on a thought, really, it's probably time for most households in the UK, those who've got space on the backyard, get a few hens, feed them your household scraps. There's always going to be a need for an egg industry, but we can certainly reduce that a lot, and you can feed your hens on household scraps, garden scraps, and they'll build fertility in your garden and consequently grow you more sort of plants and fertility in your garden. So just a thought, throwing it out there, and we'll leave it there for now. Catch up soon. Bye for now.